Let's head into the woods with Luke Burbank.
And there begins the old ritual of the New England spring. It's maple sugaring time again.
Most of us are familiar with the northeastern tradition of taking maple sap and turning it into syrup, a process once documented right here on CBS by our own Charles Kuralt.
Smells good. This annual harvest is all the sweeter for being a gift from the trees.
It takes 40 gallons of sap to get just 1 gallon's worth of maple syrup.
It's really wonderful. Good.
But that was then, and this is now. At Steve Finnan's 12-Mile Creek Maple Farm in Naples, New York, in New York's Finger Lakes region.
We verified that it's nice and clear, and now we're putting it in barrels.
The machinery is modern, and the final product?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Probably not what you were expecting.
Oh, that's so good.
It's 40% alcohol.
This used to be sap in a tree.
This was sap in a tree.
That's right. This is not your granddad's maple syrup. This is Carl Neubauer's tree spirits that he makes at Hollerhorn Distilling, not far from the maple farm.
There have been times that are like pure magic where everything aligns and they're into a beautiful long run of some amazing high quality syrup that tastes phenomenal.
Neubauer combines locally produced maple syrup with water and yeast, then distills that fermented mixture, transforming the golden nectar back into a clear liquor.
And that's the spirit that we're pulling off.
The color comes from the barrel aging process. The labels are drawn and designed by his wife, Melissa.
It's maple syrup, yeast, and water.
Oh, it's very, very smooth. It's really different than anything I've ever tasted.
Now, before you at home start adding water and yeast to your maple syrup in your kitchen, just know
It's a labor and energy intensive process for sure.
Is it a more expensive source material than, say, rye?
Probably 10 times the cost. You know, I feel like we need to have a few of those things that maybe don't make financial sense, but they make, you know, fun sense.
Now, if we were to measure life like a tree, you would see some burn marks on the rings of Hollerhorn.
This survived the fire.
Oh my God.
Tragedy struck a few years ago when an electrical fire from the kitchen consumed everything Carl and his family had built by hand.
Was there a period of time where you were really not sure if you were going to keep trying to do this?
100%. We lost a lot of family heirlooms, very personal things that we had here. It was too traumatic to be down here and look at just a pile of ash.
News of the fire spread throughout the town of Naples and the Finger Lakes region.
The community rallied behind us, and I think that is the thing that pulled us out of sort of our own self-misery.
Customers immediately swung into action to raise money for and rebuild the treasured local gathering place.
It's been an honor to be able to make things that people appreciate.
I get choked up because it's just more than a distillery, you know? It's a community space, and I think we need that.
In a fitting twist, what did survive the fire has now been marked by a phoenix, a symbol of rebirth for this tight-knit community. Who knows? If this tree spirits thing takes off, there may be a new maple harvest ritual to look forward to each year. Just probably not one you want to put on your pancakes.
My favorite distilleries are ones that represent that place. You taste the magic of that place, and that's what we're trying to do.